all my stuff, they're on different layers, they're labeled, but they look really shoddy, right? So I'm going to start and I have lots of layers. I'm going to turn off my layers. And then I didn't add multiple colors in each layer, but a lot of you did. So that was great. I just was overwhelmed. So I did it. I just did a solid color. So now I'm going to add in some of my colors to this. So you guys, this is where I kind of like to have another picture open next to me, like on your phone or something, so I can like see where some of the dark areas are and the light areas. So I'm going to go to the layer I want to blend. And some of you already have multiple colors, which is great. And then you're going to go to this mixer brush. So it's right here. It's the brush with the paint drop next to it. When you go to that, whatever color is at the top here is essentially like you're dipping your paint brush in that color. So you can click on the box at the top and sample any color you want. So I'm going to sample from the picture there. And now I'm going to make my brush bigger with the brackets. Or you can go to the top and do it. But now it's essentially like I dipped my paint brush in here. And look, when I move it, it's going to smear it with this color. Now it's very subtle. This is where I want to look to see where are the dark areas, where are the light areas, and choose dark or light version. So look, I can click here and just choose a darker version if I want on the scale, but you're just going to smear and start adding some dimension. So this is where you're adding in the shadowy areas, the different variations of color, but it does it in kind of a subtle smeary way. The bigger you make your brush, like the more it smears it and blends it. So I kind of like first, if you want more streaks, use like a smaller brush. You can also change the hardness of the edge and stuff for that. You can change how much it smears and stuff here at the top, but I kind of leave it as is. It usually works pretty good. And then don't worry about going off the edge, you guys, because after this step, you're going to go in and use the eraser tool to kind of clean up any of your edges. So don't even worry if it goes off the edge a little. But this is where I do like to see underneath, have a picture open, because I'll kind of be able to then see like where to add dark. So I'm going to actually, since I don't have a dual screen, I'm going to click on my picture and just make it tiny up in the corner. It's kind of hard to do on this little monitor, but that way I can kind of peek at it to at least see different parts. So I just pulled it away and put it in the corner. And now I can kind of see that I need dark areas along the bottom. So that mixer brush, guys, is right here. It's the paintbrush with a drop. If you're in the painting mode, it should just be sitting there. If you're still in the different mode, it's sometimes underneath, like hidden within the paintbrush. You have to hold the paintbrush down to find it. But it's the brush with the drip next to it. And I'm just going to go in and like add my dark areas. We can add like little highlights and sharp lines later. This is kind of to add form and dimension. So you're going to go through and just kind of smear. And then it will really kind of look like there's some variation and some depth in your image by doing that.